Well, hello, good morning and welcome to Camilla and I. And here we are today at one of our favourite seaside locations, Keyhaven. Wow, what a reserve. So yeah, keep watching. We've already had Brent Geese, Dunlin and all the usual suspects. Turnstones, of course, doing what they do best, turning stones. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we just love it here at Keyhaven. But it's not about the photographs today, it's how we got here. So yeah, keep watching, because yeah, we've already been here for a few hours. So the scene on Camilla and I today, looking out over Keyhaven. Wow, absolutely superb. Yeah, turnstones, Dunlin, Brent Geese in view. Did have a red shank, and yeah, just activity all the way. And we're just sitting back, basically waiting for the birds to come to us, because we've got an incoming tide, and basically we've just planted ourselves up from the birds, and now it's just a waiting game. Obviously we've got the camouflage on, not that that counts much, it's more the stillness in this position, and the Dunlin and Turnstones hopefully just get friendlier and friendlier and come further up the beach. We've got the bean bag if we want to get down low. I recommend using a ground pod if you're going to do a lot of getting down low, but we're not going to do too much getting down low today, because it wasn't about getting down low today, it was just getting out to the seaside. Oh, lovely. Anyway, it's very windy here. It's 10 degrees, but the wind chill factor makes it, must be, -5 at least. So it's +10, but Camilla and I are feeling like -5. So don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Yeah, it keeps us making these videos. Wow. Anyway, today it's not all about the photography. It's more about what we've got for Christmas this year on Camilla and I. And yeah, we've got something really special for Christmas. Okay, anyway, I'll speak to you later, guys. Oh, a load of Brent Geese taken off. See if I can get those. Yeah, I don't know if I got those successfully or not, but there we are. Yeah, Brent Geese gone. So it's just a question of how close will they come? How close will the little devils come? I mean, I've had them before. I've been practically walking on top of them before. So there's every chance on Camilla and I they will come pretty close. But we're trying not to disturb them. We don't want to go wading into them. I mean, we haven't got a dog on board, fortunately. I'm surprised we haven't had a dog appearance yet. Usually some dog disturbs the entire lot. But no, try and keep their movements down to a minimum, because obviously every time they fly, they do expand energy. So we're not trying to disturb them, to get them to take off in any way. Okay, so we just wait, and they do their own activity, and hopefully bird of prey or something like that will come over and do the disturbance for us, so we don't have to move. We just sit here. So yeah, we just sit here on Camilla and I. As you can see, we're just sitting in our stealth gear trolley, and we've got the 600mm on, and we're wide open at f4, although we were doing some video at f5.6, f7.1 earlier, just to get a bit more depth of field on the flocks of Dunlin. Anyway, yeah, marvellous location, and it's just a couple of hour session, and then I'll go back. Yeah, okay, cheers for now. So we've got some nice little Dunlin straight ahead of us at 12 o'clock on Camilla and I. So I'll flip you around. I've currently got you sitting on top of the lens barrel, So hopefully you can see what I can see. And yeah, basically we've got, in fact I'll take the wide angle lens off so that you can see a little bit narrower field of view. Yeah, there's the old hood off. So basically we've got some Dunlin encroaching on our foreground. So I'm just putting away the tiny little filter before I lose it. Okay. Yeah, filter in the bag. You've got to be very careful not to lose equipment. So yeah, just in our foreground we've got some Dunlin coming on. So it's just a question of picking your exposure. The Dunlin have got quite a nice little white bit on them, so you've got to be careful not to overexpose on the old bird itself. But there again, we do want enough light to show the feather detail. So it's just a question of picking our subject off. Do a bit of video. This Dunlin coming towards us. Beauty. See the way you dig down into the mud to pick up the tiny little crustacea and little worms, little grubs. Amazing. And the amount of frenetic feeding they have to do in order to maintain their body weight throughout the winter. Incredible. Anyway, just doing a bit of video. Right. Yeah, so you get the idea. Very good little subject. Can be quite friendly as long as you stay still. I mean, obviously something usually disturbs them in the end. But yeah, on the whole. And yeah, we're coming down to 1/1000th of a second. I'm using tracking expand flexible spot because it just, the birds are literally going along the surface. They move quite quickly, and I do find the expand flexible spot does just track the birds a little bit better, especially in video mode. I was actually doing short-eared owls the other day in expand flexible spot with the bird eye autofocus as well. Because when the bird gets close enough, the eye autofocus also comes into play. Amazing. Well, you can see how close these guys come with the 600mm, obviously, but yeah, they do come quite close. So yeah, try and get a little bit of reflection in the shot. Try and get a bit of action, a bit of movement. Just freezing at 1/1000th of a second. F4. So the only improvement we can make on the shot really is to get down even lower with the beanbag. So yeah, we might get down even lower with the beanbag in a minute, because we've been a bit lazy, and staying at this nice comfortable height is a little bit lazy. We'll get the mat out in a minute and lay down on that. It is very windy. If I haven't mentioned windy, don't forget to subscribe, because it is 10 degrees, but it feels like -10. So yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, thank you. See you later, if I get on the ground. So the only improvements we can make on the shot is to get down lower in this position. So for that, we'll lower the legs. Okay. So the last one's a bit tricky. So we'll come down pretty low to the ground, and this then gives us more of an eye level with the actual bird, and this gives you that more intimate eye contact and more at one with your subject, and also shows how close you can actually get to the birds. So yeah, quick show you around. So yeah, we're now, obviously we disturbed the birds slightly when we put the mat out. Unfortunately the wind took the mat and blew it up a little bit, so we're just waiting for the birds to come back into frame, but they will do. And now they'll be, when they come back into frame, they'll be at a lower eye level, and hopefully we'll get that more intimate eye contact. And we could go down as low as the beanbag, because even here we're 12 inches off the ground, and we don't get all the action. We don't get really low. The really good shots are taken with the ground pod or the beanbag at really low level. So yeah, good tip, get as low as you can. Ooh, you can't go low enough in wildlife photography. Ooh. We plumb some depth here on Camilla and I. Speak to you soon. Well, something upset them. Don't know what it was. It wasn't me. Even the final little flock of Dunlin have popped off now. Incredible. Okay. Well, I think we'll go for a bit of a walk. Oh, I see what it is. It's the kite flyer. Oh yeah, what a great sport. Surprisingly enough, that's put them off. So I think we'll go up the road to Sturt Pond and see what we can find, or we'll go back. Okay, yeah, kite flyer stops play at Keyhaven. At least he waited till 10 o'clock.